I'd like to talk today about the start of school and what happens at the start of school. Typically, school starts in the fall and winds down in the spring. And the first 6 weeks of school, we're always gung-ho, getting out there with expectations, routines, and we're very kind of vigilant at making sure that we're enforcing those things and we're being consistent. And somewhere around November or so, we tend to unravel a little bit. But when we think about that, you actually have the start of school several times throughout the year. If your typical fall to spring school year, it means you start in September or August, and you start again right after the holiday break in January, and then you start school again in March if you have a February or winter break. If you have a spring break, you start again in April. And then some schools start again in May because they have another break in April. And then we wind things down in June. So really, we have 3 or 4 good opportunities to start school over. So what we can do is we can come in 3 or 4 times a year and do the first 6 weeks of school again. Now, maybe you don't have to hit it for 6 weeks as hard as you would when school starts in the fall, but you have to at least come back with the expectation that kids are going to need a review, a reminder, and they're going to need us to get right back on that vigilant expectation, follow through, enforce things, and remind kids of what the procedures of school are. Especially in things like common areas, which is bus, the front of the school, coming in the morning, recess, lunch, hallways, all of those things. And in our classrooms, it's the same thing. Those of us who have weather delays going on in our world, we might have hurricanes or we might have snow days. This has been a year of a lot of snow days for people who live in the Northeast. So every time there's a snow day, it takes away that continuity. Again, it's another start of school. So don't make assumptions that kids are going to come in after these maybe small breaks, unexpected breaks, or even expected breaks and be able to pick up right where they left off. We know how difficult it is for us, and it kind of jumbles our schedule around. So really be aware of how difficult it's going to be for them, and just take the opportunity to start school again several times throughout the year. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. I speak and consult on school behavior, and I love to help districts solve some of these problems. See you next time.